Dude, the canyon's so fucking beautiful. That's where we just were, folks. This lizard is so interesting, guys. You see him? It's me. He's been chilling. He's been hanging out even though I've been moving around doing stuff here. So, anyway, just wanted to capture him. The Colorado in Arizona. Some pretty cool stuff. Love it out here, man. This is just the Grand Canyon, man. Something so special. So beautiful. Good Lord. God is good. I don't know too much about the universe, but man, God's creation, the Almighty, the universe, this shit is gnarly. This is sick. Look at this trail, guys. That's the trail. This is the trail. Look at that. We're just hugging this. That's the tabernacle. This over here. Look at the crazy geometric pyramids. It's like a tesseract. That's what you see when you come into the canyon and you look up, look down here from one of the rims over there. See, there's the rim in the far. Anyway, you get to see that from a distance. But now we're up close and you can really see that. It's so beautiful. All right, so just a quick recap. This is day 4 of the trip. So day 3 was the hardest. So this was the start of day 4, or midway through day 4, where we kind of went through the canyon. We made it to water and we got to that awesome water spot upon where we met those folks who were able to hitch us across the river. So that was a big part of the journey. So go watch the end of the last video if you haven't seen that. And yeah, if you guys like the content, please do like, comment, and subscribe for more. One love. We're probably gonna camp in there. We just made some refried beans, but put too much water, but it's still really nice. Soupy. Thank you, Whit.
Whit, in honor of Whit, we're doing refried beans and Whit spliffs.
And then we got hot chocolate, and we'll probably do a little ramen too, and then coffee in the morning with hot chocolate, and then hiking out of here.
Hiking out of here. Leaving the canyon? I don't want it.
We're about to leave camp. This beautiful, beautiful campground, y'all. This place is so cool. This is our zone. Day 5, we begin the ascent. We're gonna go up the rim. This is another view of this river here. So beautiful. Wow. There's the watchtower on the rim way up there. That's where we're headed, somewhere around there. River.
Miles from North Kaibab to Nankoweap.
Nankoweap over my dead body.
Nankoweap.
Koweap.
And that's a North Rim trail that does go all the way to the river.
And how rough is it?
It's steep. It's steeper, like going up. I've never gone up, but I've gone down it twice now. It's steeper than this because it's hot. You start at like 9,000 almost. So you're going down to like
An hour in front of me, and I left at about 6:30.
5:30 they left.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm wondering, I'm like trying to find people on the trail that give me motivation to say hi to somebody. I'm like, oh, maybe there's somebody else. Maybe
Sun just popped out. We're going up.
It's same for you. We hope
I'm starting to sweat already a lot.
I got a van up there.
And this
so
guy
I'm not
did the
in a
horse
rush to
thief
leave. I might be chilling
trail,
for
what we
an
did
hour in the
20
lot.
years ago. So that's the rim. That's that lighthouse we've been looking at for a while now, pointing out all throughout the journey. And day 5, baby. We're almost there. So I think the trail's taking us all the way around that, and then we'll go up the rim there, over there somewhere. So I believe that's what Matt was saying. Somewhere right around that part of the rim is where we'll be summiting. Guys, this has just been the experience of a lifetime. I'm so grateful to Matt for making this happen, for inviting me, for gearing me up. I'm gonna give him a good massage, and he's willing to be on the channel. So we're gonna have Matt being massaged soon. And yeah, guys, this has just been absolutely life-changing. Probably the hardest thing I've ever done. You know, like, it's just being out here in these elements, in the heat, carrying water, not knowing how much water you're gonna need necessarily, even though everything was pretty calculated. Having lost a water bottle along the way, and then having to pack 2 liters in that bag, hoping that the bag doesn't burst open. Just certain things like put us under some stress, but that's how you grow. And I'm just so grateful for this whole experience. I can't recommend doing something like this enough for people just to connect with nature, your body, your fitness, the elements, survival, and just the beauty of life. And then also, this place is just so sacred for the Native Americans. And yeah, so it's just a cool place. And if you get a chance, come out to the Grand Canyon. One love, everybody. Peace. So these agave, right, are huge. And that older brother who did the horse thief route that we just saw a little bit earlier, that we just passed, he was telling me he found a horseshoe on the horse thief route, and he left it there. And he said he also saw some ovens that they would use to bake that specific agave, probably right around how that agave is right now. They would harvest it, the roots, because it's about to shoot, and they harvest the roots before it shoots its stalk, which it only does after about 23 years. Then they would roast those roots in these ovens. And you said you can spot them because of certain cracked rocks that they would use to cook them. So anyway, I thought that was really interesting, that the natives would come down here in the winter to survive, because it's hotter down here, and then you can harvest the agave before spring and roast it and get one of their most protein-rich sources of food. I just think that's incredible. The Anasazi, probably over 1,000 years ago. So this place is so special, so magical. And we're quickly approaching the rim. There's the tower, the watchtower, and that's up ahead.
Wow, that's where we finished.
Right up there?
Yeah, there's the tower. We finished up there.
Nice.
We'll be up there in 40 minutes.
Sweet. Keep going.
Down day hike, I see Doris. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna paddle my pack raft tomorrow. take it river
And
left.
you can see there's like a straight, like a little line
I
right
was
in the
going to
middle,
left
right?
of the tongue.
Left of the tongue. I thought you were
Left.
right in the tongue, I thought, maybe.
I was going to go down to the tongue and try to exit before the tongue. What I did was I'm going down, and we're, I don't know, 6 rafts, 18 footers, and then
Almost there.
Like 500 feet to go, not even.
Last stretch. Let's go. We just summited, everybody. Ooh, ooh! That's embarrassing. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. That last stretch was really nice because the shade of the trees kicks in and gives you that extra boost. And now I feel the breeze. I'm so cool. About 50 feet down, it got really cool. I felt the breeze was in the shade of the trees. And I just felt so much gratitude for these trees. And holding this space, this sacred space, and giving shade to the ones who are brave enough to dwell in this arena. It's just amazing. And I was just thinking like how even though, well, there's trees down there, but I felt the air get like really fresh. Even though it's higher altitude, I felt like just being around the trees was making each breath even stronger. Look at these birds, guys. I love birds of prey. Oh, but these are, I think these actually are scavengers. I think these are ravens. But yeah, I felt greeted by them. The winged ones were greeting me back to the land, back to flat ground. Amazing. Let's see Maddie. And you can actually see the river way down there. Oh! 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 Oh!
Wait, is that the top?
Yeah,
Oh.
but there's only a few more steps.
Hiya. 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 You did it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
5 days.
Yo, not that last like 500 feet, but like the 800 feet below that was rough.
Yeah, it was. But yo, once you hit the shade of those trees,
It
right?
was nice again.
Isn't that insane?
I break too long talking to those people, like always. So it was hard because I was right in the sun. It was hard moving out of there, trying to catch you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I bet.
Dude, we're here.
Yo, Maddie.
Oh my god.
Good shit, buddy.
I'm so sweaty.
There it is, Tenor Trailhead. Mount Humphrey, Flagstaff, and Grand Canyon, baby.
So that's Nankoweap.
Really?
Back up in there.
That's Nankoweap?
That's the horse thief route. Is that shit over somewhere over here? I can't see the saddles.
Yeah.
How was the little? Was it blue? Little Colorado?
What route did you guys take?
Just like I always told you, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Nobody here will ever find me, but I will always be around.
Hey guys, so anyone who knows me knows I really love Shilajit. It's this black, sticky, tar-like resin from the mountains in the Himalayas. And this is Lajit. This is the most favorite Shilajit I've ever tried. and I just have so many good things to say about it. This one, I swear, it's so sweet, and I actually binged on these, and I almost ate a whole entire 100 grams in one sitting, which I don't necessarily recommend. But I felt great afterwards, actually, and it's just really good. It's the best Shilajit I've ever tasted. And you might be asking why I take Shilajit. So Shilajit is super high in minerals. It has 85 trace minerals, vitamins, and amino acids. And it is an Ayurvedic herb, and it is called the destroyer of weakness and also the nectar of gods for a reason. It's just very good for your body. It has humic and fulvic acids, which help your body with muscle recovery, energy production. It could help your mind, your bones, your collagen levels, your skin. So it's really good for pretty much anything, especially if you're sweating a lot. If you're an athlete, we need minerals to replenish, so I highly recommend Shilajit. Check it out. I have a code, jeetgold.com. You can use my code, capital POEM, for 15% discount, so enjoy. Alright, I hope you guys like this video. Be sure to watch the last part coming soon. And if you like this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.